Hello, vinyl community. Hey, how's everybody doing out there today? Well, I'm still doing my corner and showing more stuff, so let's get to it. So, vinyl community, here we go. Off and going. We're showing Elvis Presley. This is when I was out in Las Vegas, and they've got a brand new Elvis Presley museum dedicated to the King. So they're showing all kinds of memorabilia, and it's a big museum of all the stuff that Elvis has done out in Vegas and all of that. And it's a really cool museum. So I've enjoyed going to that. And I've been to Graceland too, so if you haven't seen my videos on Elvis, I did a video a couple back. So this is really cool as well. Here's my Elvis tickets. But this is really neat. This has got all kinds of pictures, and it shows all kinds of Elvis memorabilia. 68 there, comeback special. Elvis there. Let's see if I can back up a little bit and show you a little bit of something that might have been in the museum. I mean, there's just all kinds of memorabilia stuff that was really cool in there. So, but this was Elvis Museum, which I really enjoy. Like I said, it's brand new in Vegas. These were some of the items that they had there. So that's pretty cool to see. Alright, next item. This is Eric Clapton and George Harrison's tour program when they were in Japan. Yes, very nice. And this is incredibly nice. I was so happy when I got this because this is in great shape, or as I say, fabulous shape. And it's complete. It's in such nice shape. George Harrison, Eric Clapton, or as I've got an interview where somebody says, "Oh yeah, my favorite singer is Eric Clapton." And it's some political person, and they're just saying, "Oh yeah, Eric Clapton is just terrific. I really like Eric Clapton." And they just go on about Eric Clapton. And I'm thinking, oh my gosh, they like Eric Clapton so much they don't even get the name right. So yeah, more Eric Clapton, Eric Clapton. See, since I kept saying Clapton, I'm getting it wrong. So more Eric Clapton stuff, George Harrison pictures as well. Hope you're enjoying this. This is one of my favorites. George in front of his house. Other George Harrison fabulous shots. Look at this one. This is one of my favorite pictures of George. Isn't that nice? Isn't that a good picture of George? I mean that could have been almost like a cover. I think actually they did a bootleg of this on one of the albums I've got, but this should have been a cover for an album. Definitely. That just would have been a sweet cover. I'm taking my time going through this because I just think this is so neat of George Harrison. George Harrison and Eric Clapton. I know. Eric Clapton. Eric Clapton. Eric Clapton. I know people be sending me messages going, "You said his name wrong. It's Eric Clapton. It's not Clapton." I know, just having fun. But anyway, yakking on about that. So isn't that cool? I like that a lot. And then when I recently went to go see Paul, yes, this guy, last name McCartney. This is the tour program for Paul for his recent tour. And this was just unbelievable. It was a great concert, great tour. Let's see, what else can I show you? Just all kinds of pictures. It was very good. I was so far back. I really was. I was disappointed because the person I went with has never seen Paul before and could not make his mind up on going or not. So he was bussing around, just fussing about going. He wasn't too sure. So we ended up with seats towards the back, and it was good. It was real good, but I would have liked better seats. And then you get Paul McCartney stickers. Look at that, boys and girls. Stick them on the wall. Yeah. Then in the middle, you get a Paul McCartney coloring book. Yeah, like I'm going to sit and color this with James Paul McCartney. But this is neat. Coloring book in the middle of it. And you know, if you find this online, this is a pricey tour program. They really have upped the price of this. But anyway, this is cool. I'd love to have one of these. I've looked into getting one of them made. You have to have a 3D plastic printer to have it made. And I looked into doing that. I finally found a printer. Maybe where you live, there might be a better printer. But I tried to find a better printer. Tried to find one. And it's just real expensive. I mean, it was just veggie. Talking about Paul and his veggies. More of the tour stuff. It's just real expensive to have that made. So I couldn't afford it. Like I said, it was about like this big plastic thing of Paul McCartney. And after I figured it out, my friend was going to make one for me at his job. It's going to be about $100. And I don't know, being a plastic toy like that just seemed like a lot of money for plasticness. But anyway, Paul McCartney tour program. Spend some time showing that. And this is the promotional flat to Paul McCartney's album promo. Next up, another Paul McCartney tour program. Paul. There we go. I won't show all of this because I spent so much more time on the other one. So neat. Another Paul McCartney tour program. So I can get a nice big picture here I could show you. Yep. Paul McCartney tour program. Alright. Some other just hard to hold this because this is a little bit smaller, so it's kind of hard to hold. That's a neat picture. Other pictures. I did not see. Did I go to this tour? I don't think I did this tour. I purchased the program later on, but I don't think I went on this tour. I mean, they all kind of blur together after a while. I've seen them so many times. That's a great picture. Doing Fine Line. I've seen them several different times that it's kind of blurring together now. I can't tell you off the top of my head of which ones I've seen and haven't seen. Another great picture. But yeah, it's like I say, I'm not sure if I've seen them on this one. All right, that's kind of that tour program. Kind of neat Paul McCartney tour program. And then it just keeps on going. Another Paul McCartney tour program. I've got a DVD that's got that for the front cover, and that's just cool. Just really cool. All right, neat picture of Paul. A lot of good pictures in this one. More Paul. Let's see if I can turn it this way. Some other good ones of Paul. Sorry, this is so hard to hold because it's a smaller magazine and it's not as easy to use and hold. Oh, it was something I had in the middle of it, which I forgot was in there, and it flew out, so stand back. You could have gotten hurt. Let me grab what it was. It was like a sheet that you get at the tour. So I guess I did see him during this tour, but this is that was like a little flyer thing that you could buy at the stands. Paul McCartney. Actually, I used, I think that's just a really cool picture of Paul. Just an excellent. I mean, they're all excellent pictures. I can't say that I like one over another one. And Paul sitting in his Aston Martin DB5. Paul McCartney, like I'm telling you about cars. But yeah, this picture back. Here you go. That's Paul McCartney sitting in his Aston Martin DB5 right there. Yep. I am a huge car person, so if you don't know, I also collect Beatle car stuff related. If you've watched some of my previous videos, I showed the John Lennon over here, John Lennon diecast, and the Beatles, Rolls Royce, other stuff like that. Okay, there's that catalog. Then this is kind of neat and rare. I got this several years back. Paul McCartney. This is the magazine when Sir Paul McCartney became Sir by getting knighted by the Queen. Yeah, that was so lovely. Great, great pictures in here. This was really neat. Paul and the Queen Mum. Some more pictures of Paul. It's been a while since I've looked at this. So this is really cool. Paul and the Queen. It's an in. As John said, it's the Queen. It's an in joke. Yep. Great pictures of Paul and all of this. And Paul getting knighted. There we go. Nice shot. This is a full publication magazine. I mean, it's really not a magazine. It's like a tour, like a big kind of thick paper stock, like a program. And it's very nice. Show you the back again. That's really nice. And then I showed this. This is the Beatles fan club. I showed this couple of videos back, so I won't go into it too much. But you'll have to back up and take a look at that again if you need to be. But this is 64, 65. This is from the Beatles fan club magazine. Anyway, sorry to go fast on that. I've shown this, and I don't want to bore people with the previous pictures of all this that's already been in this. But this is cool. That's got some neat stuff in there, definitely. And then these are, I bought these a couple of years back, and these are very nice. These are original. Beatles Yellow Submarine promo cards for the movie. These are the I can't think of what I'm trying to say. It's hard to think of them. Yeah, I know. I hear you all screaming out what they are. But these are the promotional flats to the movie in '68. These are neat. Alrighty. So anyway, I think that's all of them. And I've got one hanging up on the wall. But yeah, these were the window ones. Alright, I am going to have to stop there because I've kind of reached the end of my video and run out of time. But anyway, subscribe to my channel. Let me know what you guys think of this one. This was fun to do. I got more stuff coming, so I hope you stay tuned and watch. Take a look and see what I'm doing. Video-wise, we got coming up some neat Beatles stuff. More. So thank you very much for subscribing. I really appreciate you all watching these. Appreciate you guys corresponding with me. And so as I say, Vinyl Community, I am out of here. Take care. Bye-bye.